There's no. It's just me. All right. We're here with the Wares today, November 26th, 2013, closing on their house today. Just to get a bit of an idea of the circumstances that you guys were facing before going into a transaction, deciding to sell the house, doing a short sale versus a foreclosure. So can you just give me a bit of an idea of the hardship that you guys were facing initially?
Oh, it seemed like my life was turned upside down. The house was starting to tear up on me. I couldn't afford it. Lost a couple hours at work. It was just hardship going on.
So you basically were facing a hardship between bringing food to feed the family or repairing the house and paying the mortgage. So
correct. It was a very big burden on me.
Got it. You fell behind on payments, having difficulty to pay both the mortgage, the household expenses. I know when we met, your expenses were going up to keep up with the house, and your income was sort of more or less the same or even decreased a little bit because I know you had lost some work in the process. So the household income was reduced while your living expenses grew.
Correct.
And that's what caused you guys to fall behind a little bit. When we met, do you remember how far away you were from a foreclosure sale?
Ooh. Actually, I don't. It was maybe a couple of months, if that. And
I'll remind you, it was more like a couple of weeks.
A couple of weeks, okay. I was pleased to actually see that letter on my door, knowing that someone wanted to buy my house and take me out of the hardship that I was going through.
Yeah. By the way, did you guys make an effort to resolve anything with the bank, going through loan mods, reaching out to them? Because I know they probably reach out to you guys, trying to offer some things.
Yes, we did.
How was that experience?
We did go through loan modification at once, but unfortunately, the way the house was going, I lost my insurance because they came out and seen the roof. Then they jacked the price up on the bank itself made the insurance, so it made it even harder for me. So,
well, so they forced place insurance on you, meaning they put in their own insurance and jacked your.
Correct.
So this was after the modification?
This was after the modification.
So you were approved for a loan mod.
Correct.
You were able to sustain it, and then the bank increased your monthly payments.
Once I lost my insurance.
Wow. Okay. So then they called you to fall behind again.
Yes.
Got it. And then the house evidently went to foreclosure, and then you were basically in limbo what to do.
Right.
And then you get a letter.
Yes.
Tell me about that. How was that from
that
from
letter? I was debating on calling because I really didn't know what I wanted to do actually. So I talked to my wife and said I'm gonna give him a call. So
how did that end up?
I called. We met. He told me all the things like for us getting rid of the balance on the house, not owing anything, and giving me money to move. I was ecstatic.
How did that turn out? Did it pan out the way that it was explained to you? First of all, did we explain it? Was it clear enough when we explained it?
Everything you explained, it went through.
Was it clear? Was the expectation realistic?
Yes.
Did anything not time frames, how we were going to approach it in court, stopping the foreclosure, giving you an idea of what's going on with the bank? They're going to come out and do evaluation. The process from A to Z. Were we clear? Did it go with the flow that we expected it to?
I almost thought it was scripted.
All right. And the results. Today you got an approval letter from the bank. More or less, do you remember how much you owed to the bank?
$160,000.
Okay, and today you signed an approval letter from the bank in writing saying how much do you owe them?
$0.
$0. Now, between starting the foreclosure proceedings, going to court, sending attorneys, getting you guys more time with your family in the house, I know we're just about to enter into the holidays, doing the process with the lender, how much did that cost you out of pocket?
$0.
$0. How's that feeling?
Oh, you see, I'm smiling.
And you guys actually got a couple of bucks from the bank.
Correct.
Sometimes we are fortunate enough to get money for relocation from homeowners. Sometimes the bank do not allow it. But fortunately for you guys, we were able to get, what was it, $3,000.
$3,000.
So you owe how much?
$0 owed.
And how much did it cost?
$0 cost.
Did we ever ask you to pay anything?
Nothing.
Was it presented in that way that it would never cost you anything?
Correct.
Did we say what we were going to do?
You all did exactly what you said you was going to do.
Are you guys happy with the results?
Very happy. Very happy.
All right, I'm glad to hear. If I asked you to rate us between 0 and 10 on knowledge, keeping our word, sometimes things are not guaranteed, but with banks, dealing with banks and courts and attorneys, you don't know what the outcome is going to be. From your experience working with us, if I had to ask you to rate us from 0 to 10 on
we can't
performance,
go 0 to higher.
whatever you want, 0 to 10, how would you rate us?
10.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. You understand that the property today is being sold to an investor. The intention is not to live in the property. It's not for family. It's purely as an investment, and the intention is to actually make a profit. You understand that? So
correct.
It's a pure business decision. We're not credit counseling. We're not a non-for-profit. The intention is just to get it sold, so the property can be sold as an investment. We like that, to make that clear as well. If I had to ask for you to give a word of advice to other homeowners that were in your shoes, some homeowners, bury their head in the sand and they just try to ignore it. They don't know that there's other solutions out there. They've been scammed. They've been taken money's been taken from them to pay attorneys, to pay loan mods, to pay this and this and that, and they get zero results. Here you paid nothing, got money, and you actually got the result that you guys were aiming for. So your word of advice, if I had to ask you today, if another homeowner was watching your video like we did when we met, what would your word of advice be to them? If anything.
I would say go take the risk. If you see a letter on your door saying we will buy your home and you have no cost owed to the bank, give it a shot.
You got nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose.
Beautiful. Sometimes we disregard this, but a lot of homeowners are in the same shoes you guys were in. They go through the same debates that you guys were going through. Sitting with the wife, oh, maybe this is just nonsense. Maybe they're trying to get money from us. Some people don't know that there's a sincere team out there that can work out a benefit for everyone. So I'm happy we were able to get the results that we were for you guys. I'm glad that you guys are happy with the results as well. Your families get ready for the holidays. Hopefully you'll be into a new place where you guys can enjoy the new year, the new holidays. For us, it's not just about the transaction. It's about the families. And you can see that in our dealing with you. By the way, were you treated like a file number, or do you feel like you were treated like people?
I felt like I was treated like family.
Like family. Well, you are. After a few months together, we know your financials intimately. We know what's going on in the house. It grows. There's a relationship that grows and a bond that hopefully in the future we can see you on better occasions where you can actually benefit and grow, because you guys are a young couple doing the right thing, which is what you did when you bought the house. And now nobody imagined it was going to turn out the way it did, and now you're facing forward, you're moving forward, you're actually doing a smart thing. And I'm happy for you, the family as well. For us, this is, in addition to that, this is the benefit. Seeing this at the end of the day where someone was stressed when we met, and then that burden is
lifted.
Are you feeling the burden's lifted?
Lifted.
Lifted. Glad to hear. How about you, Jackie? Do you feel a relief? How are you feeling? How would you express what you're feeling today?
I'm very happy. Very happy that this is all over us.
I remember when meeting with you, you were a little bit more hesitant than David, asking more questions. More involved. But I'm happy to see that there's a benefit for you guys, and you can actually see it, the light at the end of the tunnel, and we're at that light. So again, we couldn't have done this without you. Thank you so much, and hopefully this little video can help another family make a decision that'll turn out something positive for them. Again, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you.